What's up, everybody? This is Romeo, also known as DJ RomeoG with Vlive Presents, and I am here with
Yoma, everyone's local favorite homegirl, and we are at the Promenade Shops right outside of Elite Salons Suites, and we're here to interview Asia, who is the owner of Studio89. And why are we here?
We are here to highlight businesses, our first ever business highlight. We want to highlight some of the small businesses in our area that are doing big things. Lehigh Valley is growing a lot. I've lived here for 20 years and just seen so much change, and I'm so excited to highlight some people that are just killing it in the valley. Some entrepreneurs, business owners, and just we're so excited to highlight what motivates them and what they bring to the table for the Lehigh Valley and the growth.
So why don't we get into it?
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Let's go. All right, so like I said, we're doing our first ever business highlight. We're here with Asia. I met Asia like a year and a half ago, actually through Carter, and just her energy and her vibe and the way she carries her business and just how she's so professional. Kind of like, I really like that about her, me being a business person myself. So that's why we decided to use Asia for our first ever business highlight.
Yes, and kind of piggybacking off of that, I met Asia a few years ago. We actually met during a church youth group session, and it's been great ever since. And it's just been wonderful to see how she's developed over the years and leveraged herself to the career she has right now, and it's growing. And we're so excited to hear some feedback about that, Asia. So
just like some of the key points that we want to hit, like we just wanted you to introduce your business, just how you got into it, some of the things that motivate you to just keep going, and just some of the challenges. So I guess first off, start off by introducing yourself and your business.
Hey everyone, so my name is Asia, the owner of Studio89 Luxe LLC. Originally from New York, and I've been out here since 2017. So moving out here, I did not originally start doing hair because I worked on Fifth Avenue downtown, and I wanted something that matched, my New York fly. And in doing that, I took a step back, but started doing hair again at home. And my mom was like, you gotta get out the kitchen. So we went and looked at a suite, and I fell in love with it and have been doing hair out here on my own for, I wanna say, 2.5 years now. And I absolutely love it, to the point where I moved on up to the Promenade, and I absolutely love it here. It is like what luxury gives. It is that vibe, that luxury vibe, and I'm grateful that I could give that to my clients.
Yes, that's what's up. Like I said earlier, Asia, just your professionalism and the way you carry yourself, and I think that's what kind of like elevates you to be where you are now. And just like, what are some challenges throughout your, like, from New York to coming here and just keeping your business going like that?
So my main challenge was not knowing anybody out here. Literally started from scratch and having 0 clients. To now, I think I've seen over 100 women in the time frame that I've been a stylist out here. And I think my biggest challenge was just building my business, building my brand, and getting my clientele to where it is today. Entrepreneurship is not easy at all, at all. So the challenges are definitely like the up and downs of any kind of business, not really knowing what your next month might be compared to this month. You have a good month and then you have a down month, and how to just make everything flow to where you don't even feel those down months. So that's definitely one of my major challenges, just growing and learning what Lehigh Valley loves.
And Asia, before you made the jump to become a full-time business owner, you were working in the healthcare space. Can you tell us a little bit about that and how you got the courage to do the jump?
Yes, so I have a degree in business administration. So I said, why not use it to my advantage out here, since I'm new, and I had 1 daughter at the time, now I have 2. And I worked in healthcare as an administrator for, I want to say, 4 years. And what made me take the jump was the micromanaging and wanting to be a part of my children's daily lives, and not having to ask for PTO or requesting like just anything so small. And I was like, at that point, I was like, I need to be there and more present as a mom for my girls. So that's what really made me take the jump. Yeah, just being an active, even more active parent.
And us as entrepreneurs, we like to have freedom, and but most of the time, freedom doesn't mean like you have spare time. Like freedom means like you get to make the decisions, but at the same time, you are even more busier.
Right.
So that's crazy, and I'm just happy that you decided to take that jump, and you're just doing a great job. And
thank you.
Yeah. Like I said, I was impressed the first time I met you. Some things that I feel like really set you apart was what really stood out to me when I first came to your other studio.
Yes.
Was like just you had like all kinds of things like candy, and for my birthday you gave me a card, which like really like took me by surprise. And I'm like, this is stuff that you have to do to stand out, because walking in this building, there's a lot of hairstylists, a lot of businesses in here, and you have to do things to like really stand out. So that was kind of dope. That really stood out to me when you did that.
Thank you.
So that's something like anybody that's thinking about starting a business, you gotta make sure your clients feel special, because that's how they're gonna keep coming back.
Definitely. Just to piggyback off of that, I actually had a client come in recently, and she totally forgot. She told me it was her birthday, and I had a card waiting for her in the chair. She's like, "What? You know my birthday?" I said, "Yeah, you told me." And she was just like, "Oh my gosh, thank you. I appreciate that so much. Like I didn't think you would remember." And I was like, "Yeah, I got you." And it was just something, I thought about, you saying how that was very different.
Yeah.
But I could tell it's different for a lot of my clients.
Yeah.
And I love that, because it means I listen.
Yeah.
And I pay attention.
And I was gonna say that because like when you were doing my hair, like just the conversation, it seemed like you were really into the conversation, and you hang on to things, and that's why you remember my birthday. And I was getting married around that time. You were like, every time I came for an appointment, we were talking about the wedding, and just like I felt like connected. And I didn't really know you that long, but like I was like, all right, we're gonna have a good conversation today when I get my hair done.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with everything. Like the fact that you're such a genuine person, it shows, and I think the clients feel that, and that's what helps to keep them coming back again and again. So thank you for that.
Oh, of course.
Now I do want to ask, do you feel like you are inspiring your daughters or any of your other friends that are afraid to make career moves or changes?
I am inspiring my daughter, because she says she want to do what I do. And I kind of told her no. I told her no because it's difficult, it's hard, it's a journey, and if you don't have like the bandwidth to even stay in the game, it'll literally deter you from other things. Like you'll just always be worried, because in the beginning, always worried. And I don't want my girls to feel like that, I want them to be able to know that they'll have like money coming in, or they'll be comfortable with whatever it is that they do. And so I just want them to have their own path.
Correct me if I'm wrong, like I feel like a lot of business owners or business people are like, I don't really want my kids to go into the field that I'm in, because you already know the challenges.
Yes.
And for me, DJing, like I love DJing, but like I don't want to push it onto my kids, because you don't know if they're going to love it like you, and there's going to be some tough days, and you have to love it to really survive those tough days.
Seriously. And that's why I'm just like, girls, my mom didn't even want me to do what she did. So I'm like, okay, now I understand why my mother did not want me to do what she did. I want them to find their own paths. But I'm glad that they see me in that light to be like, Mom, I want to be like you. Because that's my ultimate goal. The goal that I had before leaving the hospital and working for myself.
There you go.
Yeah.
You did it.
Yeah.
Now, Asia, do you have any future plans, like in 5 years? Where do you see yourself with the business life?
Honestly, I would love to teach. I would love to be able to continue to be an inspiration to other people. Because there are some women that will reach out to me and they'll be like, I'm an inspiration. I don't realize it. I don't know it. And when they tell me it, I don't know how to feel, because I've never envisioned myself to be someone else's inspiration. So I want to say in about 5 years, I want my name to be even more known than it is today.
There you go.
So when you say teaching, obviously you're saying like more in like the beauty aspect, like hair and teaching people how to do hair and stuff like that.
And it's not even just teaching them how to do hair, it's also teaching them how to open a business and to be comfortable with opening a business. Because when I started, I didn't know a lot. I had to learn a lot on my own, a lot of research, a lot of information. And I give some of my other stylist friends information that I received, and they're like, I never knew that. Can I have that information that you've learned about? So teaching and just giving more knowledge to those who are entering the industry who don't have a clue.
Yeah. Wonderful. And I feel like the school system kind of failed us in that aspect, like teaching people trade jobs and just like things that kids are actually interested in. Like I had to learn how to DJ from YouTube and stuff like that. So like, can you imagine if the schools have stuff like that to just elevate you instead of pushing everybody to go to college? Which is, there's nothing wrong with it, but like at the end of the day, it's not for everybody, and you gotta try to find people's passion early. That way they succeed a little.
Exactly, and I'm all for a trade. You know, people realistically make more money in a trade, doing a trade, than they do going to college. So if they can succeed doing a trade, I'm all for it. Like I don't mind it at all. Yeah.
And again, you were trained by Bellamy, correct?
Yeah, so I was trained by Bellamy and Carrie Olsen, two total different ends of the spectrum. One is for more of an ethnic hair, another is more for European hair. So I learned the best of both worlds.
See, you hear that, guys? She does it all. All textures are welcome.
Yes, most definitely.
That kind of reminded me of the story that you told us when we kind of had the phone call, how the different hair texture, like just going from one to the other, how challenging it was. So like maybe like talk a little bit about it.
Oh boy. So this one here I could not do. Let me see, I got my license 2014 and I did not learn, I'm black. I knew how to do my hair, but I didn't know how to do everybody else's hair. So I went and I worked for a salon downtown, European hair, European French stylist and colorist, and I learned how to do their hair before I learned how to do mine. And it wasn't until I was about 2 years in and I said I want to learn how to do our hair. Learn how to do our hair. First time I had to bring a model, I told the owner of the salon I burned my finger doing the blow dry. Now number one, the shampoo is just different. So shampooing a head of hair like this is just a lot of work. So my shoulders look great because it's just a lot of work. But
if you know, you know.
So shampoo is just very different. Styling the hair, manipulating the hair, very different. And that's when I began to love the different type of things like our hair could do, from straight to curly to relaxed to keratin treatments. And it's like, are you relaxed or are you not? And you don't have to be relaxed to have like beautiful straight hair. So it's like being able to manipulate our hair, I absolutely love it. And I definitely learned and I definitely grew and got better because it is a lot of work.
I think you learn a lot and you know a lot now, because when I first got my hair twisted, I had no idea what to do, and you were like, you need this, that. So like you really helped me a lot. So that was cool.
Thank you.
Now, Asia, do you have any inspirational words that you want to tell future entrepreneurs or anybody that's looking to, be where you're at today?
Yes. So do not be afraid to jump. Do not be afraid to shoot your shot. So I have a mentor, and she's a part of Schwaborski. No, sorry. She's a part of, like this huge hair company, Schwarzkopf. And I literally shot my shot and I slid into her DMs. I actually commented under one of her pictures and she was like, shoot me a DM. And I was like, oh shoot, she's for real. So I shot her a DM, and ever since we've been connected, and I want to say a lot of my growth is from me shooting that shot. So don't be afraid to reach out to your peers that you see that's in the industry that you're in, and just talk to them and gain relationships, because that's huge. So bet on yourself. That is the biggest thing, to just bet on yourself.
Yeah. One thing I always say, if you can't like talk about yourself, promote yourself, put your business out there. If you can't do that for yourself, why would anybody want to, like, you know what I mean? So, like, I post everything I do because I'm proud of what I do, and that gets me more gigs because people are like, wow, he's, like, passionate about what he's doing, and I want to have him at my wedding and stuff like that, and with the hair and just reaching out to people that you see are doing things that you want to do, and that's how you get into the space.
Yeah. So, well, remember, do this better.
Well, you guys, the lovely Asia at Studio89 granted us the opportunity to come and interview her, and we are so honored and humbled. Thank you so much. Don't forget to book your appointment. She's now located in the Promenade Shops in the Lehigh Valley. Yes. And again, she's ready to see you. So. And
this is Vlive. We're looking forward to seeing more businesses, highlighting more businesses. Like I said, Lehigh Valley is growing a lot. And we just want to highlight some businesses, restaurants, hair salon, all of them. That's it.
See ya.
See you guys.
See ya.